Hello viewers, it's Jason William Lee reading The Clinic by Paul G. Brett. That evening I sat at the table with a glass of port in my hand and some decent cheese on the plate in front of me. It was proper vintage cheddar from Somerset. I couldn't come to terms with the production of so-called cheddar made all over the place. I heard about protected designation of origin, but it didn't seem to have much effect. Wines were protected by an AOC. You couldn't call it champagne if it was made in New Zealand. Anyway, it was a good, rich, nutty one, and the Taylor's 1985 tonic complemented it excellently. Fricka, I said as our mood settled down after the business of the day. You know, I think I'm getting into a bit of a mess. That's not like you, dear. You're always so diplomatic and restrained. I do try to be, but there are some problems looming up around me, causing a bit of a bother. Do you want to tell me? If I may, of course you may. I'm your better half, or your other half at least. But there's all that matter about embryos. I got into trouble over the article in the paper and the way it was misrepresented, and all the fuss in the synod. I want to stick to a cautious line, but it's proving impossible. And then there's the ethical committee. I think they're probably manufacturing drugs that can assist experiments that go way beyond protecting the first origins of life. Well, at least we don't have to worry about that. We've had our family. Yes, but Hugo's doing things I'm not at all sure about. It's very difficult to get him to explain all about it. That's for Lucy to worry about it, dear. She's all grown up now, you know. We can't tell our children what to do any longer. I know, I suppose you're right, you usually are. Then there's that business about the Epigene. I don't know whether I own it or not. Those bakers said it was delivered to the palace for safekeeping when Mrs. Green said it had been sent to the bishop and we found it in the cellar. Tom tried to sell it to an auction the other day and its ownership was disputed. I don't know what to do with it. I plan to use the money to help that family in Holloway's parish. If I have to give it back to the bakers, how am I going to keep my promise to finance the girl's treatment? I see what you mean, my dear. Life is full of difficult decisions. And that's not the end of the matter. Tom wants me to come out in public in favour of road widening schemes. Holloway told me it would destroy some of the local farms. And why is Tom so keen on going ahead with all that? I just have a suspicion that he knows he'd get compensation for land taken from him. I can't support him if it ruins a family, and no doubt other families in the diocese, if the real reason is just lining that man's pocket. But that may not be it at all. Hasn't he said he wants to help economic development in the country? They'd create jobs and wealth for everyone. This is not a rich part of the country, is it? Surely that's a good motivation. You're right again. All decisions involve a bit of self-interest. But the church is in favour of supporting the interests of the other, not the self. Rupert, my love, it's nearly 10. Don't you feel a need to find your way to bed? All men have mixed motives. We all do. You're a human being like everyone else with needs. You're tempting me. You are well named, my Fricka, goddess of family values. At least we don't need a committee to tell us whether we can enjoy conjugal bliss and when. And you are Wotan, my lord and master. Finish your wine and come upstairs. You can leave your mitre in the study. The Clinic by Paul G. Brett. Hope you enjoy it. Most to come. Please sub me if you liked it.